Hi guys, can you hear me? Is this perfect like that? Yeah. Is this good? You guys can all hear me? Okay. They're loud, they're just talking. So I'm going to play a little video first before the comic starts, so you guys, the people that don't necessarily know Bunny's story, can see a little bit about it. And then the guest of honor will come out. So, what do I do? Oh, will the music play? Yep. Okay.
So we got Lizzie here. He was laying on my lap. We're just kind of resting. So I just got a little inked, and I was sad for her been sad, but I told the bunch that we could ask our kids or our pets, in my case, my pets or my kids, how they're feeling. I don't you wish that your cat could talk to you and say, I'm okay, don't worry, I'll be okay, I feel okay. But we don't know. We don't know if they're hurting. We don't know. All we can do is what's best like them, right? So, Bunny had her surgery, and both her legs have been removed. Hey, Bunny, are you okay? I didn't know what hurts. You okay? Feel good, Bunny? You don't hurt.
She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire. Filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh.
So that's Bunny. Are you going to be a roaster after seeing that? I know. All right. And the guest of honor, who matches me, by the way, today, is on her way. So she's gonna hang out in here while the comics come up. So I'm gonna introduce Russ, who's going to talk for a second. Who put this all on? Thank you.
Thank you everybody for coming to the roast of Bunny the Cat. Put your paws together. You guys have seen, or at least heard of, roasts before, right? So you know you're in for a night of some raucous and potentially raunchy comedy. I don't envy the comedians that are performing tonight. It's very difficult to write jokes about such a sweet little creature. This is like the B-side of one of those Sarah McLachlan commercials, you know, like, it would be like, instead of paying 69 cents a day to feed a cat, it's just give us an hour and a half to smother one. That's what's happening tonight. So thank you guys for coming, and please put your big boy and big girl pants on, because you're gonna hear some shit tonight, is what I'm saying. I didn't intend to say anything. Miss said she wanted to introduce me. I bought a 6-pack of White Claw at the liquor store just to kind of loosen up. I drank 2, so now, like Bunny, I'm 2 paws short. But I wrote 1 joke, and after that I decided I'm not going to do this. So here's the joke real quick. Let's see if you guys can follow along with me here. All right, here we go. Bunny, you crazy bitch, you know. The last pussy with half of its legs to get as famous as Bunny married a beetle. Thank you. That's all I wrote. That's all I wrote. So if you watched Dancing with the Stars like 5 years ago, you got that. All right, it's my pleasure to introduce your host, the roast master of the evening, Dana Quisson, everybody.
Thank you. Hi. My name is Dana. Hi.
Hi, Dana.
Hi. I am loud, obnoxious, awkward, and thank you. I have a pet parrot at home named Carrie. A pet parrot named Carrie. Every time I leave the house, she yells, "They're all gonna laugh at you!" Oh, hi, Bunny. Why the fuck you driving a fire truck, buddy?
Short bus.
Bunny. Bunny is our token disabled cat.
Madonna.
Shit, guys, what? Break it up, man. Come on, guys. You don't want to fight again. Remember last time you guys fought? One, you lost 2 legs. Oh, shit. I'm doing a lot of psilocybin lately, a lot of magic mushrooms prescribed by God. And I've discovered a lot about myself. For example, I discovered that I'm not actually a lesbian. I'm Lebanese. Sorry, lesbians! I also discovered that if you look a cat in the eye at 12:55 a.m. on a Tuesday of every 7th month, then that cat explodes. Today. Bunny, you look like a goddamn nutcracker. Bunny, you look like one of those little tables that comes with your pizza. Bunny is what happens when you give white people too much power. Whenever I get a new cat, I like to test it out on a bear. I just like to go up north to where the bears are and just leave the cat there and see what happens. If the cat survives a bear attack, I'll keep it. If the cat doesn't survive a bear attack, I'll keep it. Oh shit, okay. Pause. Okay. I am woman, hear me come. Right, Russ? This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Like that.
Yeah, Bunny's about to walk out.
Don't dip, Bunny. You know what happened last time you dipped? There are 3 things in my pocket right now. A sock, some crispy bacon, and a hardcover copy of a book called Men Are From Mars and Some Women Have Penises. I'm not a bad driver because I'm a woman. I'm a bad driver because I speed whenever I listen to Limp Bizkit. Yeah. People always ask me if I'm mixed. Yes, I am mixed. I'm a mix of bell peppers, jars of jalapenos, and daily liquid shits.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm asked what my greatest weakness is in job interviews, my answer is always Oreo cookies. Okay, I'm gonna wait to get you guys on my side before I do the next bunny joke. I am once, twice, 3 times the lady I was before I started eating Taco Bell. Look at that cat in the hole. I love a good cat in the hole situation. Do you guys want to know what I'm like without my psych meds? Just think about a time you got road rage while you were alone in your bedroom, and then you'll understand. Speaking of psych meds, I've been in a lot of mental health treatment in my life. And all my therapists tell me, Dana, you need to carry something with you that makes you feel comfortable and helps you calm down. And I couldn't carry a 2-legged cat, so I decided to carry a little pony named Teddy. Yeah. Where they just pee, he just pee on your shit. You pee on that cupcake, man? Fuck yeah, I'll eat it. No one else does. I mean, I'll eat anything, you know. Yeah, I have the comfort pony named Teddy. Whenever I feel anxious, I just pull him out of my tits. Lift up his skirt. And then whisper fucked up shit in his ear. Fuck you, you pussy ass bitch! Thank you. I'm the only person I know. I'm the only person I know who's never had any cavities. Love you, but I'm the only person I know who's never had any cavities. I guess that's because sucking dick is one of my favorite activities.
Bunny is not impressed. She knows you're
Bitch. Okay, here's the bunny one. Bunny is the result of 2 people with Down syndrome having sex in a chicken coop. Okay, I'm gonna do some musical impressions. Who's this lady? Celine Dion, yeah, the wonderful Celine Dion. All right, here's my impression of Celine Dion. Hold on, let me warm up. All right. Here's my impression of Celine Dion. Well, we're spots in the morning. Lovers sleeping tight. All right, that's kind of Metallica, but you know, same thing. Who's this big old poof? Cher, the man, the myth, the legend, Cher. All right, here's my impression of Cher speaking with the manager of a Target. Thank you. I always get such a rush from that one. You laugh like mama. Okay, two more. Who's this lady? Amy Lee. She's the lead singer of a band, Evanescence. She's a witch. All right, here's my impression of Amy Lee. How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Not to be confused with. You get ready to get this roast started? All right, your first comedian of the evening. I love you, buddy. Oh, I thought you were gonna smother all the loud people in front.
Now she's like, okay, give me a lunch bag.
Oh shit! Yeah, look at her go! Oh yeah! Buddy, you walked. All right, you guys ready for your next comic? Thank you. You already said that. All right, listen. Your next comedian, if she were a transformer, she would transform into a food truck. Let's give it up for Lee Bartlett.
Hello, yes, I am Lee Bartlett, and after that video, apparently I'm here to end my career. Don't let that video fool you. Bunny's a straight up bitch. She's gonna sit in her little truck hissing at every cat that comes by. Also, all of you. She was doing a very solid open mouth hiss for the entire first minute she was out here. So when Missy asked me to do this roast, I was super excited because I went beef with Bunny since the moment I met her. Bunny was sitting on her little box, and I walked up, and I'm like, oh my God, Bunny, hi. And this bitch is like, I'm like, all right, I guess that's how this is going to go. Oh, Bunny. Just because you're special needs does not mean you are inherently special. I would call you a princess, but you don't have a leg to stand on. Or two. You probably think you're really unique, huh, Bunny? A bitchy girl cat. How original. Pretty sure that was already copyrighted by the OG bitchy girl cat, Marie from Aristocats. And Bunny, of course you're Missy's favorite. Every mom loves her special needs kid the most. Bunny, I've seen the videos of you and your boyfriend, Simon. You're obviously in an abusive relationship. If you were a human, you guys would live in a double wide full of a bunch of drywall holes.
Oh shit, like that.
I told you. She doesn't like any of them. You guys would live. Hey, I'm being mean. This is what our life is like. You really look me in the face when I'm being mean to you. You're ruining my career. I'm gonna get canceled for roasting a bitchy disabled cat. Anyway, You guys would live in a double wide trailer full of drywall holes, and you would use your entire disability check to buy scratchers and Bud Light. And you would be on Facebook sharing pictures of Joker and Harley Quinn with the hashtag relationship goals. Learn helplessness isn't cute, bunny. I think I put that here. No. All right. That's fine. Well, Bunny, I've seen you on your little box. Are you starting a breakdancing crew? Oh, wait. You just have incontinence issues. Fresh out of diapers. No one wants to admit they can't control their ass. All right, we're getting back up. 1 second. We're back. Okay. I get really scared. I thought I was over for a second. Bunny, I always see you with your cute little outfits, but I hate to break it to you, you're not the Taco Bell dog that Elle Woods brought to Harvard. Mitzi only puts those on you so nobody has to look at your gross legs. Go to Lululemon, step up your game. Mitzi's trying to run a business here. Yeah, so Bunny thinks she's a bad bitch. She's been sitting in her little car hissing at other cats. She's like, it's my birthday, and I'm gonna start a fight if I want. She might as well ask us to hold her earrings. Is your boyfriend Simon here tonight? I saw you guys doing drugs together. You know, my bitchy girl Kat had her boyfriend waiting outside for her 3 days in a storm. Would Simon do that for you, buddy? I don't think so. He didn't even come to your birthday. All right, so I think that's enough of my career. I am Lee Bartlett. If you want stickers on my face, which sounds like a weird thing until you see them, I'll be sitting right there with my dad. Yeah, if you think for some reason you need this in your life, come find me.
Woo! Keep it going. Yeah, Lee. All right, you guys, your next comedian is the #1 contender for most unlikable and smelly comedian in Phoenix. Please give it up for Matt Micheletti.
Oh my goodness, we've got a birthday roast, and if this lady laughs any harder, she might not make it to her next birthday. So, is there a doctor in the house? So, happy birthday, Bunny. Is it her birthday today?
No, it's my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Come on, Matt.
God damn it, Russ.
It can be Bunny's birthday too.
Sure, why not? We'll burn one of her 9 lives tonight. Welcome all to this evening of White Claws and Fuzzy Paws. If you guys don't already have an event called that, you should. I found it kind of difficult to write roast jokes about a cat that I've never met and only seen on the internet, so it felt like high school all over again. It was great. I get to make fun of somebody through the internet. It was fantastic. How can you roast such an adorable little creature like this? And it's just so cute, and you know that it wants to murder you with both of those paws. That's it. I know. I'm a cat owner. I was a reluctant cat owner. I've never really been a cat person. The one cat that I had when I was a kid got washed away in a storm. Yeah, it was very tragic, but that cat was an asshole, so... C'est la vie. I know, I'm bearing all my cat scars this evening, just like Bunny. Oh, Bunny. I think you guys need a male companion called Stubbs. I think that would be a good one. How much money do we have to raise to get like robot legs for this cat? That'd be cool. That's 2020. Just some erector set legs. Put some batteries in that bad boy. ASU needs to get on top of this. Somebody at ASU needs to come down here and strap on a pair of robot legs to this cat. It'd be fantastic. I want to see that on the Purina cat. Is there a Purina cat show? Because there should be. There should be. I'm tired of these dog shows. So tired of them. My cat likes to she likes to eat the strings out of shoes. Have you ever tried to pull one of those out of a cat after they eat it? That is the worst sound in the world. Can you imagine a sideways meow? That's what it sounds like. A very smelly sideways meow. How old is Bunny? How old is she?
She just turned a year.
A year?
So it's her birthday, really.
It's yeah. We'll just call it her birthday. A little whiskey in the milk bowl later. You know how it goes. She knows how to party. She's got a party dress on. She's looking for a well-suited gentleman. There's no. All the cats in here just have their own pee on them. No clothing. Looking for an eligible catchler, you know. She has a boyfriend. Oh, well, it's 2019. Anything's possible.
Touche.
She's getting on that cat Tinder. Seeking a male cat. Catnip friendly. Knows how to party. But I'm not going to take too much more of your time up. I actually have to go roast a 75-year-old man in downtown Phoenix.
What a night!
His party is supposed to go to 11, but I know he's already asleep by now. So this has been a blast. Every time I come out here, this is great. I love organizations like this that do things for animals. I love it so much. I love animals a lot. So thank you guys a lot for letting us be out here and raise some money for a good cause. And happy birthday. Love you too, buddy.
Keep it going for Matt Nicoletti. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's just my Tourette's. All right. Okay. All right. Your next comedian is that teacher from school who always scratched her vagina with a ruler in front of class. Please give it up for Adriana Garland.
I'm good. Hi, I'm Adriana Garland. I've actually had a long-running joke with most of the hosts in town that the first one of them to say my name correctly got to sleep with me. Never thought that was gonna happen. Fuck, Dana! Honestly, I thought like Rumpelstiltskin, I was never gonna have to pay up on that bet. See you later. Oh my god, you guys. Roasting a handicapped cat. I have always wanted to commit a hate crime and get on PETA's radar at the same time. Ridiculous. You know, there is actually a word for a pussy that spends her days hissing at people. Starts with a C. It's a cat. It's a perfectly normal cat. I actually have quite a few cats. It's been a rough week though. They're not currently talking to me. Which either means that I have no friends anymore, or that my meds are finally working. I'm kidding, I don't take my meds. My therapist says it's a huge problem. No, I actually really do need my cats to like me, because if they don't, it kind of affects my dream of dying alone and being eaten by them. It's no good being eaten by someone who's not into it. Enthusiasm counts. No, I think my cats like me. They bring me presents all the time, you know, like mice and lizards from the yard, mostly dead. Which is amazing, because how often does a man bring me dinner? No, I love how cats make me feel so comfortable. You know how like, you can never tell if they love you? Like my dad and every other male relationship in my life? Oh, that was too sad for you? Okay. I love how committed Bunny is to this whole mermaid thing. Like, way more than any blue-haired millennial I've ever seen whose dad still pays off her Starbucks card. Like, she was willing to trade in her legs the way that the real Little Mermaid traded in her voice. Bunny traded her legs to be a mythological creature and to be roasted by unpaid comedians with questionable mental health. So she is making the same high quality life choices that I do. Good job, buddy. Now, I actually realized the other week that I should spend more time with people and less time with my cats. Right around the time that I made myself into a naked sushi tray for them. Which you think would have been weird, but they loved it. As did my neighbors. And the landscaping guys. Probably should have closed the drapes. Hindsight is 2020. No, I actually came to this realization. Thanks for yawning, Trevor. I fuck you too. Anyway, so I came to this realization. I was at the airport last week coming home from a show in Los Angeles. And I was actively trying to get a pat down from the TSA. I say actively trying in that I was wearing a fanny pack full of cocaine and baby sea turtles. And they were like, oh, even the fanny pack, just keep on walking. I was like, really? Rhonda with the glass eye, you don't want to, no? I mean, I would have preferred Rodney with the glass eye, but that's not how the TSA works, and I was going to take what I could get. Which in this case was nothing. But if any of you are in the mood for some very energetic baby sea turtles, talk to me after the show. No, I know I have so many cats. It's because I was never allowed to have them as a child. My parents are big outdoorsy types. They prefer dogs. They like animals you can go hiking with. And you really can't go hiking with a cat. I mean, you can, but I can tell you from experience, you will never see that cat again. It's fine. Mr. Mittens is very self-sufficient. I bet he loves living in South Mountain. Sorry, I should have warned you guys. This is going to be weird. A recent review of my comedy said, if you enjoy watching a middle-aged woman have a nervous breakdown on stage, you will love the comedy stylings of Adriana Garland. Which I thought was a little unfair, because I thought I was keeping that nervous breakdown thing under wraps. The middle-aged thing is fair, because even though I'm 33, my friends know there is no way. That I'm making it to 66. I once asked a guy I was seeing if he'd like to eat my pussy. It got real awkward real fast. You've got to be careful with the things you say when the person you're dating is homeless. I caught on in time. Not when he got out the seasonings. When the flatware came out, I figured it out. Oh, my cats are safe. At least 3 out of 4 of them. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you guys. So my parents now both have Lyme's disease. Fun fact, it's a disease you get from deer ticks that came in on your dogs from hiking. At least that's how my dad got it. Because fun fact about Lyme's disease, it's also an STD, which is one way only. Men can give it to women. So I had to have that fun conversation with my mom about how my dad had given it to her. It being Lyme's disease, in the course of a good pounding. Cats are safer, that's all I'm saying. Cats are safer. Oh my gosh, you guys, so dolphin porn. Do you like that segue? Apparently a thing. It was my birthday last week. Thanks for not clapping. It's all right, my friends didn't care either. No, actually one of them said I could come over. He had something to give me, and I was like, oh, cool, a present. He's like, no, it's on my computer. I was like, is it like an Amazon gift card you haven't clicked send on yet? I'm like, what the fuck? No, he's like, no, it's a video. I was like, oh, great, it's gonna be 2 little kittens riding a pigeon in cowboy hats. It's gonna be awesome. No, it was not. It was adult men giving blowjobs to dolphins. Either there are aspects of basic dolphin care that I am unaware of, despite watching a single person amount of Animal Planet, or SeaWorld needs to watch their employees way more closely. These guys were like in legit wetsuits with whistles, and they had that little pole that the dolphin touches its nose to and gets a fish. Like, they were legit SeaWorld employees, which seems really unfair because I got kicked out of SeaWorld just for trying to share a lollipop with a dolphin. Just way more innocent. Although it would have helped if I had known that the blowhole and the mouth are very different things. I know what it's called when you accidentally kill a human. It's manslaughter. What do you call when you accidentally murder a dolphin? Don't look at me like that, you've all done it. You've eaten tuna fish. Oh, I know what you're thinking. No, I only buy dolphin tape. Yeah, that just means that the company kills less than 1,000 dolphins a year self-reported. You've been chowing down on flipper sandwiches your whole lives, don't even pretend. Oh my God, you guys. No, I'm very single. It's okay, Russ said I could run the light, it's fine. He literally texted me earlier. So I was trying to date recently. The problem is I have 4 children. Sexless marriage to an autistic man. Now I'm divorced, obviously. 4 children, I am that fertile. Like if you sneeze on me, I will get pregnant. In fact, if any of you are like wet mouth breathers in the front row, if you could just scooch the hell back for both of our safety, that would be fantastic. So when you walk into a bar and you're like, hi, I'm Adriana, I'm over 30, I have a fuck ton of kids. The men just start running. Not even the one you're talking to, just like all of them. And you're like, no, oh my God, they were all C-sections. It's mid-condition up in here. They never turn around, not once. And it's not like my kids aren't awesome, they're all small, have IQs of 130 and ADHD. So they're small, smarter than me, and incredibly fast.
Awesome.
Fucking frightening. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did go on a joke last week. This is my last joke, I swear. I did go on a date last week. The guy was incredibly quiet in bed, and I was like, is there something that you need that's different than this? Are we in a public library? He was like, no, it's fine. Fine? Fine is what I tell my friends when they ask after my mental health. Fine. I'm fine, so totally fine. My friends are like, oh, she said she was fine 42 times in the same sentence. We should take her at her word and not ask any follow-up questions. Fine? If I wanted to be in bed with someone who's gonna lay there and not talk, I'd go home to my blow-up doll. I'm kidding, I'm a woman, it's a body pillow. It's actually 2, I like variety. One is suede, it's very smooth in case I'm in the mood for Mexican. The other is high plush velvet because I used to live in the Middle East and sometimes I get homesick. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding at all. I was very into it. If I think I could knit an Afghan out of what I find in a man's shower drain, if he cannot go camping in Canada for fear of being captured by cryptozoologists, damn. If I think I can realistically braid my name into his chest, yes, please. I can't be the only person who watched Beauty and the Beast and was like, huh. I think I liked you better as before you turned into the prince. Just me? Oh my God, I'm so fucked up. It's fine. So I'm like, dude, what is it you want? He's like, okay, I'll tell you, but it's really weird. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a mom. I have seen things. Whatever creepy, freaky thing you think you want from me, that's Tuesday, just tell me. He's like, okay, I think it would be great if you could pee on my cock in the shower. I was like, oh, what the fuck? This is a weird thing you're gonna ask me for, because that's clearly not it. In fact, I've been pregnant so many times, my bladder is the size of a grape. I can pee on it every half hour if you want me to. Anyway, thank you so much for having me, Bunny, on your special day. I really appreciate it. Pussy loves me. I'm trying to be more flexible lately, which doesn't mean I stretch before sex, which I do. It means I've been trying to date women. It turns out I'm not quite gay enough for that. Because every time I'm in bed with one, I just keep wishing there was a man involved. It's not something you should say out loud. I know this now. Thank you very much, Dana.
Great job. Keep it up for Angela. Woo! All right, you guys. Your next comedian is the kind of guy who never has and never will get any likes on his Facebook posts. Please give it up for Kevin Gilroy.
Thank you very much, Dana. I kind of have self-proclaimed myself as the cat comedian. So doing so, I feel I have to be extra mean just so people don't say, oh, you went soft. As you know, Russ normally, when we do the cats in comedy, hosts this, but he was smart enough to bow out, let's say. I think it has to do with, like, the great philosopher said, a man needs to know his limitations. That might have been Dirty Harry, but still. So, he knows his weaknesses. I like the guy for that. Oh, Dana. Dana Whitson. She has the comedy stylings of Miss Piggy and Carrot Top. But both are historically bad. But don't worry. Both have actually had Vegas residencies, so she's fine. Just Dana, just shoot for circus though. Don't put it up too high in there. Courtney Wallstrom is in here. Yes. What else can I say about Courtney Wallstrom that the restraining order doesn't? She'll come in as soon as I'm 50 feet away from her. Oh, Lee Bartlett. Lee Bartlett is a good friend of mine, so I can't say anything mean about her. Because unfortunately, Bunny's not the only cat that doesn't like her. Her own cat doesn't like her. It's just so sad. Trevor Skies. Trevor. What the hell are you? Human? Vegetable? If I had to guess, I would say arugula. Just my thought. And of course, Matt Micheletti had to get out here. We probably started him. Matt Micheletti is kind of like the full-size Kid Ever. I'm sorry, everybody, that's an inside joke just for comedians. And we don't need more Kid Ever, definitely. Okay, I guess I better explain who Kid Ever is. So Kid Ever is the unfunny guy from Queer Eye. That's the best way to say it. I'm not leaving anybody out. I just don't, unfortunately, know the other comedians. To me, it's just more salt in the sea of comedians that will soon be homeless. Oh. I've never roasted a cat before. But then, you know what? Carne asada is normally grilled. So that's true. I've never made carne asada out of a cat. A dog, unfortunately. Oh, I know. I don't. Yeah, trust me. That's all you need to know about my life and how sad it is. I mean, this two-legged cat has started life out so much better than I have. And I hate her for it. Bunny, right? It's Bunny, right? Is that out of irony?
Jesus.
I mean, look at this cat. This cat ain't hopping. Maybe flop or plop. This cat's dragged its ass on the carpet more than Lee Bartlett. Oh, I'm sorry, maybe I should have brought that up. You know they say cats are nimble. I'm not saying nimble. They say cats can always land on their feet. Two at best. Bunny, that's a female, right? She's a female?
Yes. No, why?
It's kind of obvious. She's received 20% less than life. Oh, the women at the bar last night, I tried that. I didn't like that. Yeah, maybe the Shriners could do a commercial for her. You've seen the one, for Children's Hospital. First time you see it, like, oh, God, kill it. Poor cats. There's no Plan B pill for cats.
Oh, boy.
I do remember an old Shriners proverb, though. I cried because I had no shoes till I met a cat with no legs. Ooh, gross. I guess she could save money on shoes, but she's a cat. Maybe she could become shoes. Oh, too much there. As long as you don't make the cat in the shoes, that's it. I'm not really a dog person, but I don't know. Given the choice of a two-legged cat or a four-legged dog, I'm kind of leaning towards dog.
I'm not laughing at you, Kevin.
You're not laughing at me. Thank you very much. That's what you want to hear. I'm not laughing at you.
I just want to clarify.
Just need to clarify.
Yeah.
You're doing so well, Kevin. I'm not laughing at you. I don't know. I do have 17 cats. Yeah. And people are telling me that's way too many cats. So maybe I should change my view on this and adopt cats like her. Because 17 of her would technically be less cats. Oh, don't worry, she'll be fine. Cats don't have trigger fingers. Cats can't tie nooses. And as long as Missy lives on ground floor level, she'll probably be fine. Also, maybe not live within dragging distance of a busy street. Oh. Have I horrified everybody enough? Hey, I can save it. Oh, I think I have targeted the cat enough. Always wonder if I should tell people, like, you know. Ah, never mind.
You don't need her to be a Me-Too cat.
Dana? Give it up for Dana.
All right, your next comedian is the kind of guy who invites high schoolers over to his house to watch anime in his secret pleasure room. Please give it up for Paul Noble.
Thank you. Keep it going for Dana. Oh, boy, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. I wasn't aware we were roasting the other comics. I just jotted some things down. Lee Bartlett, you ruined my joke that time we were here before. I remember that. Andriana Garland. Hey, have a weirder first name. That's a good idea. Because it's not like anyone needs to know how to pronounce your name in this business. Kevin Gilroy, he seems okay. Matt Micheletti, he likes to do drugs. I'm assuming, Trevor Skies. Jokes, not jackets. Apparently you misread the note. You guys don't know this about Bunny, but even though she's a year old, she's been at a lot of historical events in America. Bunny is responsible for a lot of major historical events in this country. I'll give you some examples. Bunny was in Dallas when JFK and his wife were going down Main Street. It was Bunny who said, "It's so beautiful out, put the top down." All right. Thank you, Russ. Bunny was actually at the famous duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr. She was there. She told Alexander Hamilton, "Just fire in the air, let's get this over with. In 100 years, no one will remember this." All right. Let me see here. Oh, Bunny actually testified at the Salem witch trials. She was on the stand. She said, "I'm a talking cat. How much more proof do you need?" A lot of witches were burned that day. And you might not know this, but Bunny worked at the White House under George W. Bush. She worked with George W. Bush. In fact, she was in the Oval Office when Condoleezza Rice brought in the report that said terrorist attack imminent in the USA. But when Condoleezza left the office, it was Bunny who said, "Don't worry about it. Imminent means like 3-4 months in CP time." It means Bunny's a racist. That's the joke. Not only is Bunny a terrible cat, she's also racist. She's burned witches, effectively killed Alexander Hamilton, and she's a filthy racist. But people let her get away with it because she's got only 2 legs. Which reminds me of a song. I'm going to do this and I'm going to get out of here. This is a song I just now wrote to honor Bunny's birthday. She's got legs, barely. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good job, Paul. Oh yeah, are you guys ready for your last comedian of the evening? Yeah, ready? You guys ready for your last comedian of the evening? Yeah. All right. Your next comedian has only had sex with 5 people and 4 of them were his uncles. Please give it up for Trevor Skies.
For my uncle. uncles? God, Dana. Wow, you really dig deep into my life. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight and not staying in and watching some forgettable binging show on Netflix or Hulu or whatever it is. I've actually kind of given up watching those shows. I can't talk about them with anybody. No one remembers anything, even including myself. Like my friend Greg and I would try to talk about Stranger Things. We both put in like 30 hours, right? It's 3 seasons of this show. I was like, wasn't that crazy when Will hit Steve? He's like, who's Will? And I was like, the guy who gets lost in the first dimension, season 1. He's like, oh yeah, I know Will. I'm like, do you? Do you? And later I was like, did you watch this other show? It's called Goliath. And he's like, what's that? No, I haven't seen it. I was just like, it's on Amazon. It's got about Billy Bob Thornton. He's like, oh yeah, I finished it like a month ago. I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm out of the binge watching shows. I'm done with it. I am easily frustrated though. I'm actually at that point in my life where I'm getting frustrated when he doesn't accept Apple Pay when I'm trying to pay for stuff, you know? And what's worse is they're like, well, we accept Android Pay. I'm like, what are you talking about? Android users are notorious for not having money. What business decision is this? What do you mean my iPhone's no good here? It's so frustrating. I don't know. I feel like what I have to say is actually really important now. My opinion matters. I pay for my news. Wow, journalism's dead. I don't get an applause there? Fine. Okay. $30 a year. Anyone here can maybe do it. I don't know. It's I subscribe to The Atlantic, so it's a good journal, I think. I feel like everyone here should treat the news like sex. You should really know who's giving it to you. And you can read the article in less than 25 seconds, and it probably wasn't very good. Yeah.
Ouch.
Boy, oh boy. I know it's important to keep up with the times, you know. Keep up with what's current, download the newest apps for fast food. I'm going to name you a few that I have. All these companies have my credit card information. I'm not even bothered by it. I've got Starbucks, McDonald's, Fry's, DSW, Subway, Chipotle, Potbelly, Papa John's, Quiznos, what? Del Taco, Little Caesars, Chick-fil-A, Burger King, ugh, and Chiba Hut. Am I missing anyone of importance? I'll put that in. No, listen, there's like 20 of these guys, so it's important to get them all. I've also heard Domino's before, so I think I'm getting to that list of just, eventually I'll get hacked and I won't go anywhere, I think. I don't know. I felt shame when I downloaded the McDonald's app, but I was like, you know, near suicidal when I had to recover my password for it. I was like, they sign you out of this thing? Get out of here, I can't sign back in. It's not gonna happen today. And I think it's dangerous that we've kind of gamified these fast food apps like Papa John's. Every time you buy stuff, it gives you a virtual slice in the app. And once you fill out the virtual pizza, if that's the goal, you get a free pizza, right? That's the goal. What? That's not a goal. A goal is, I'm gonna run after eating this free pizza. I don't think anyone should be rewarded for going to Starbucks 5 consecutive days in a row. I think you should be penalized. If you only order Frappuccinos, the death penalty. I think that's fair. I think it's wild that we still have the death penalty and we're not selling tickets. I thought we had for-profit prisons. Come on, government. I'm so tired of them making no money in this dark basement with the weird two-way glass. And a very boring, lethal injection when they could blow the dust off the guillotine, put that action on the Jumbotron. Let's sell out Talking Stick Resort Arena tonight. Who wants to see a live execution? It's either that or watch the Suns play. Either way, somebody's gonna get slaughtered. But no, you know why we are all here tonight is give it up for the Cat Bunny. Wow, guys, give it up. Give it up. And also give it up for your Hocus Pocus enthusiast, Dana Wilson. Dana doesn't actually even like the plot of Hocus Pocus, but she does finger blast herself to Bette Midler. Russ said it was gonna get dirty, damn it, okay? Gosh darn it, I wanted to deliver. We got Larry Barry on her phone texting while I'm talking about her. No, you weren't! Were you? Oh, an asshole! Fuck me! Fuck me! Never mind. You know, Lee actually wasn't even part of the lineup tonight, but she had Kevin Gilroy at knife point, and despite all of us saying, do it, he gave her a spot anyway in cage, so good to see you here. Good to see you still alive, Kevin. Paul Noble, Phoenix's most unnotable game show host, is here with us tonight. That's right, Paul is trying to brand himself as a game show host in Phoenix, Arizona. Reach for the stars, buddy. Be the next Pat Sajak, or better yet, Alex Trebek, all the way from the suit to the pancreatic cancer. I'm sorry about that last joke. I'm sorry about that last joke. I was going to throw that out and I refused it. Sorry, I had to go through that because I thought Paul would laugh at it. Matt Nicoletti Spaghetti out of Vamoose. It was nice of him to grace himself with his NASCAR-like presence. I'm not going to hate on NASCAR too much. Daytona 500 is the #1 show for high school dropouts and retards. Sorry, did I don't know. I'm just, our society is crumbling. Let's see here. Courtney Wallstrom is going to make it out tonight, but depression is a bitch. Okay.
So are ovarians.
So ovarians. Listen, I don't know what her deal is. Let's check another show. It's because of the depression.
No, it's the
Crippling depression?
No, it's the child-size ovarians.
Oh. Okay. All right. Anyway, I will move right along to the joke I originally wrote for her, I guess. She runs a show called The Bro Show with Dana, and I'm going to go on to the next part. Bunny. Wow. Cats don't like being in heat because they're always wet. Again, that's not about Bunny, but I wasn't going to throw it out. Okay. Bunny and I actually go way back in high school. I thought Bunny was Mormon because I heard she had 9 wives. Wouldn't that be awful? To have 9 wives and be Mormon? I'm not even a fan of cats, by the way, but take it to Bunny to change my mind. So I had a really nightmare cat growing up named Snuggles. It tormented me. Yeah, I hated this cat. It bit, it scratched me, and then it peed on my bed. You know what they say? Pee on my bed once, shame on me. Pee on my bed twice, kill shelter. You know, actually, though, Bunny is really great. She is amazing to bring along to solve mysteries. She's always eating the red herrings.
Just you're gonna go
drugs are
snuggle with some cats. Yeah, drugs are gone.
Thank you guys. Ready to go?
Thank you guys, thank you Rex, Dana, all over the comments, I love you guys. Thank you for coming for Bunny, and
She's stoned.
she's absolutely stoned playing with a kicker, and the kind of that Gen 10 gave her Gen 10 is because she has 10 pass. Gen 10 pass. But it was gonna have a comeback, but I'm not good at it, I'm not a comic.
She's too high. She doesn't have a leg.
She's high, she's good. She has a pretty blue dress, and she's awesome. So, and she has a lot of followers. So how many followers do you guys have? Just kidding. All right, thank you guys for coming. Have some pie or we are at $4.99 adoption. So if somebody here wants to hear at 500. The pressure of the 500 adoption. You guys? Maybe? Oh, before we go, our amazing Nancy is here. She's the one who's doing the illustrations for the Bunny and Charlie book. Woo! And they're so good, you guys. Our Kickstarter is like 20%, and so we need to keep going on that. And I'm going to add the Bunny first because we were trying to do Charlie's first and then Bunny's, so we'll add Bunny's. But it's pretty awesome. We just got the portfolio of all of the pages, and it's amazing. So That's all. Does anybody else have anything they want to say? Oh.
Do you have a show
Happy
next,
birthday.
show next week?
Oh, we have Drag Queen Bingo next Friday. Yeah.
Cat ladies?
Oh, we have it. Oh, hey. Hello, wait a second. And her kids are awesome and they're adorable. And I love them.
I kind of want to just like bring this home and have them wake up tomorrow morning and be surprised by like an extra cat in the house. Like, what the fuck? Sorry. We actually have an amazing showcase at the end of the month. It is both Halloween themed and cat themed, and also women who are crazy like me and Dana themed will both be performing. So it supports cats, it supports homeless pets, it supports mental health awareness, it supports women in comedy, it also supports people who are insane and want to wear costumes and do comedy as characters. So if you want to see any of that weirdness, please come at 8 p.m. on the 30th. It's going to be fucking lit.
And Lee Bartlett, our only Lee Bartlett, is, what do you call it? You're the Dungeon Master?
Yeah.
She is the Dungeon Master of our D&D, which is next Wednesday. Thursday.
24th.
So if you're into D&D. Do we want to put somebody else on the spot? Maybe? Do it! Come on!
Yeah!
If you guys were here for our, what were we here for? What was that?
Your 2-year.
Oh, our 2-year anniversary. We introduced you to the amazing people that are opening the cafe in Tucson, and they are almost ready. So let her talk. This is Tiffany.
So we met Misty 2 years ago and saw her space, and we had a great time, my daughters and I. And then I had a bad day about a year, well, 3/4 of a year ago, and I came to cheer up, and I think it was Charlie Chaplin that cheered me up that day. And then my amazing fiance over here, he said, you know what? What if we just let you quit your job and let's start a cat cafe? And I was like, I think that's
Dream
a great
boy.
idea. And so we went to Tucson and we searched and searched and searched. Believe it or not, it's hard to find a landlord that's going to let you move in 20 to 30 cats. But he was persistent and he found it, and it's a perfect spot. And we've spent a lot of time and effort, and Missy has been amazing. She's been there every step of the way, all of our questions, so supportive. Oh, sorry, it's not. Oh, closer. Okay. Anyway, so we couldn't have done it without her, and we're so appreciative, and we're so glad to come up and celebrate her birthday with her. But anyway, so we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're at El Jefe Cat Lounge. We're at 3025 North Campbell in Tucson, so everybody should come. We are having our soft opening on Halloween, and then our grand opening will be November 16th.
She's being not super, like, she's being a little shy. That space is amazing, and I'm a little jealous. It's 3 levels, and it's beautiful, and they can have like up to 40 cats probably. And right now they just have like some, but they're working with the Hermitage, which is, you know, we love the Hermitage, and it's beautiful. So, all right, that's it. Anybody else have anything to say? No. Happy birthday! Okay, thank you. Say your name out and not take. All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Missy. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. All right, stay and have fun and hang out with cats, and maybe we'll have a 500th adoption in a minute.